Hi, and welcome to another episode of Game Behind the Game, where we break down card games and board games inside of video games. Today's episode is about Triple Triad. Now, Final Fantasy VIII has had a rocky reputation with the community, but it's recently been getting more love due to a remaster and its inclusion of the card game Triple Triad in Final Fantasy XIV. Now, Triple Triad is an integral part of Final Fantasy VIII, and as such, sometimes people get confused and frustrated when they don't understand it. Well, I'm here today to teach you how to play the game within the game. Now, to play Triple Triad, you have to make sure you have the official Triple Triad deck of cards sold by Square Enix. This is important because there are many counterfeit and fake Triple Triad decks out there that will have the wrong characters on them. You have to make sure that you have the right one, because in this game, everyone's deck is identical, except it's different colors. This also comes with enough cards for a red and yellow player. This can be a 2 to 4 player game. I'm setting up for a 2-player game here. So what you'll do is you separate the colors out. Right now we're going to have blue versus green, and we'll have these special incident cards, which I will explain later. So after everyone has selected their color, you're going to shuffle the cards, which I did off screen, and then you're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards each. Each player will then have those 6 cards to use for this round. You'll notice some have numbers in the corners and some have symbols. We'll explain that later. Now, in Triple Triad, you will be playing cards in a 3x3 imaginary grid. That's why it's called Triple Triad, because 3 times 3 is 9. So, on your turn, you will take a look at your cards and decide one to play. For example, I might play this Fortnite Battle Bus right here. Now, earlier I said I would explain what the numbers mean, and I will later in the video. Each player also has these excitement cards. They each have 2. When they play an excitement card, they get to draw a card from the incident deck and play it to the table instead of one from their hand. And I'll explain what those do later in this video. Now, back to the main board. You see this has an 8 in the top and in the bottom diagonal corners. That means that you can attack other cards in those corners. However, when you lay the card down, you may turn it sideways to attack the bottom or this direction or left. You can play this in any attack position that you want. However, once you turn it sideways once, you can never unturn it. This is called tapping the card. So, I'm going to play this in upright position. My opponent will play the 7. Now, they're going to play the 7 Phoenix truck, and they're going to play it right here, diagonally, because the numbers touch that way. Now you'll notice the 8 is stronger than the 7. However, you look and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, because this is double wide, this car has more wheels. So you take the difference in number of wheels. So this car has a double wide, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7. That only has 4. Subtract that, that's 3. So this card is actually a power of 10, which means this card defeats this card, and this card will now become green. There are no markers for that, you just have to remember. Now let's take a look at the incident deck. Because I just got my card taken from me, I might play an Excitebike card and decide to get one of these. What do these do? Well, this lets you modify an existing card. For example, I could add this to add +4 wheels to another card when I'm playing it. I can play this to change the color of a card, so he just claimed that card from me. I could play this on it and go, no, actually, that's mine again. And that's what the incident cards do. I should note, once this card has been used to capture this card, it can no longer be turned. However, on my next turn, because there's no number in this bottom corner, I could play this too, like this, and touch the corner with the 2 and take that card, because this side is unguarded. In which case, this would turn to mine, but this would still remain his. And you play until there are 9 cards on the table, and whoever has captured the most cards is the winner. However, if someone plays the Mediosaurus card, then if that one is down, and they manage to capture the other player's, let me find it. Hold on, where is that card? Here it is. If they manage to capture the other player's battle bus with the Mediosaurus card and yell "Dad gum" before the other player can play another card, that is also a win condition. So that's how you play Triple Triad from the very popular Final Fantasy VIII or Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you've enjoyed a look at this game behind the game.